I am live. Fingers crossed this works. Hopefully someone might come along and let me know how it's coming up on their end, because my internet has been a bit wonky, but no one watching at the moment. I will just start chatting, I guess. I didn't even think of anything to talk about. I just went live to test it, but obviously I need at least one other person to let me know that they can hear me and can see me okay. No one knocking about. Maybe it's a weird time of day. Oh, there's one person. Oh, there's a couple. Oh, there's three people all of a sudden. There was no one, and then there was three. We've got Jamie here, Christina, Sam, Butterfly Love Child. Hello, four of you all of a sudden. It's still showing that there's only one person watching. How very strange. How are you all? Happy New Year. How are you all doing? It's 2023 already. Yep, hear you and you'll be. Oh, thank you. You're so sweet. Bless you, Sam. You can hear me okay, and I'm not coming across juddery or dropping out or anything. Check my cameras. Lynn, hello Lynn. Hi, how you doing? Good to see you. You're at work, Christina. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm technically also at work, but I stopped. Oh, Nomi, as Grace does with her presence. Hey, boo boo. Hey, Nomi. Hey, yeah, I stopped to do this test. I've just had some lunch. Thought I'd quickly do this now, whilst I have the time and I remember to, because I'm going live with Simon at the Hermit's Cave here on my channel on Saturday for my channel's 7th anniversary. What? But I switched internet providers last week. It did not go smoothly. We were out of we had no internet for a day and a half, 2 days. It was a trial, but I feel like there was a lesson in that. But yeah, it's the upload speed for my service now is worse than it was, and it was meant to be a better service. I don't know, so we're going to have to get that looked at, because a 30-minute video used to take 15 minutes to upload. This morning, a 30-minute video took 5 hours to upload. So yeah, it's quite a bit of difference. I don't even think it was that bad when I first started making videos in January 2016. Like, we're going backwards here. Let's just see. I've seen some other people talking. Hanging with my doggo. Well, that sounds like time very well spent, obviously. Pick an audio just fine, says Jamie. The video and audio good. Thank you so much. I've got to walk Tinkerbell. Okay, Sam, you take care. Enjoy your walk. But yeah, I thought I would just check it for the live chat, because I thought, knowing me, I would get to the live and get everything going, and then all of a sudden it wouldn't work. And now the sun's deciding to come out. The weather today has just been all over the bloody shop. But I've been yesterday and today I've been back to work at my desk here, taking it very slowly because my uterus is kicking my ass. Period pain, my goodness. But I started making the I haven't done a giveaway the last couple of years on my channel for the channelversary, just because, I've just not been in the headspace to sort stuff out. But I'm going to do one this year. I do have a copy of the Tower of the Magical Forest winging its way to me at some point. I don't know if it will be here by Saturday, but it doesn't matter if it's here by the time of the giveaway. I can just show my own copy as an example of what people will win. I'm planning to do what I usually do. I think this would be my 4th time giving away this deck, 3rd or 4th time giving away this deck. So what I usually do is I trim and edge it, corner around it, everything just like my own copy. And then I usually make a little pouch for it. So it's sewn up. It just still needs its charm and its ribbon attached. It's all green, sparkly and lovely. And then I'm also doing a spread cloth that will fit like 3 or 4 of the cards, a daily spread cloth for 3 or 4 of the cards of the same deck. It's all like a little, so I'm just in the process. This was doing this morning. I was stitching on the leaves, and this one's still pinned. I still need to stitch this on. So that will be the spread cloth, the little magical forest, and the deck. I just think that will do, won't it? To Diva Ellie, nice to see you. Am I saying that right? To Diva? to Diva Ellie. But hello, welcome. So yeah, that's what I was working on a little bit of yesterday and this morning. So I'm going to try and finish that spread cloth this afternoon. What else? Well, there's a few people here rather than just going off straight away. I've been reading still quite a bit. I'm making my way through Matt Oren's Mastering Magic. Most of you have probably seen the Psychic Witch book, but this is the sister book. I'm almost halfway, if not just under halfway. I've been reading this in the mornings whilst I have my breakfast and my morning tea, and I'm really enjoying this. I know that they both work with each other and they're focusing on different things. Yeah, they both build on each other. For some reason, I'm finding this one more, I don't know, I think because Matt has gone out of his way to make sure that things are more accessible for people who are neurodivergent, people that struggle with like concentration issues or other stuff like ADHD and autism and things like that. And I think it's really cool because he wasn't so aware about it with Psychic Witch, but what I really like about Matt is he took on board those sort of constructive criticisms and he sort of applied it to this book. So this is really I'm really enjoying it. What else have I been reading? I've been reading the guidebook for the Shadowland Lenormand. I do have a walkthrough, unboxing and walkthrough, first impressions of that going up on my channel tomorrow. Last night I put a video up of the expansion pack for the Taroki by Mr. Freeborg. Jens very kindly sent me the expansion pack, so that went up yesterday if you're interested. What else? Oh, I've been doing I'm doing a year in the Wildwood this year, 2023, and I had already, hang on, this is my pile of Wildwood stuff. I have to be really careful not to hurt my thumb more. So this is all my year in the Wildwood stuff. I've shown these before in other videos, but I already had obviously the guidebook that comes with the deck. Then I already had Wild Magic, which was like an expanded guidebook with some exercises and things in. And then I got Alison Cross's latest edition from a year ago of A Year in the Wildwood. And I started with, on the 26th of December, the Daft Days, which is 12 days of journaling prompts and exercises using the deck. And I did the first 5 days on the days that they were meant to happen, that you're meant to do them. But I think it was on the 6th day I wasn't able to do it because we had all the drama with the internet dropping out and we had an engineer in and out. It was a whole thing and I just couldn't sit down and focus. There was 2 days where I couldn't do this. And then also what Alison does a lot with these Daft Days is she focuses on 2 cards for each day, and sometimes the prompts are drawing cards for 2 separate questions on one day, but I don't want to do 2 spreads on one day. So I've been splitting it across 2 days. So I'm just allowing myself to take as long as I need with this throughout this month, because the Year in the Wildwood officially, you can start at any point in the year, obviously, but the book itself starts on Imbolc. So but I didn't want to, I'm kind of glad that I'm taking my time with these exercises through this month, because knowing me, I would have done the Daft Days and then not had anything else to do with it throughout the rest of January, and then like kind of forgot that I was meant to start it up properly in February. So that's what I've been doing, usually in the evenings, but I'm noticing I'm feeling quite tired in the evenings and not always in a space where I can sit down. So this morning I did my journaling. I read this for a little bit, and then once I felt like I'd woken up I did my journaling, and I have a nice big B5 journal. It's a bit bigger than an A5 but smaller than an A4. B5 journal, dot grid, and this is going to be my Wildwood journal for the year. So that's that, and my very chunky Wildwood tarot that I modified years ago to make it look like a literal chunk of wood. So it's been trimmed. It's been trimmed just down to the title at the bottom. Oh, I forgot, because I'm not on OBS Studio, it might be more difficult to get the camera to focus. There. And then I backed it with this wood effect, and then I edged it in multiple colors. Did I show this in a video last week or the week before? I think I probably did, but oh well. But yeah, it looks like a wedge with laminates of wood, like loads of different brown colors. But yeah, I really enjoy my chonky monkey wildwood. Has anyone else got the wildwood? Let's see what else we've got. People coming in. Such a sweet, beautiful gift to give away. Oh, thanks, Lynn. Good morning, Kathy. Did I say that already? I'm really sorry. My brain fog is really, really bad. Ever since I had COVID, it's really exacerbated my brain fog. It's exacerbated some of my existing chronic health issues, as well as giving me a few others. Yay. So, yeah, it's all been a bit pants, really. Oh dear. So yeah, that's what I've been up to. Oh, and then yesterday evening around 6 o'clock, half six, my copy, The Brain Fog is Real. I mean, I've struggled with brain fog for over a decade with my ME and fibromyalgia, Kathy, but it has taken it has definitely gotten worse, and I'm really, really noticing it. I'm getting very frustrated by it, and it's really worrying because it's literally called, it's the brain has been damaged by the virus. Yay. Yeah, Beating the World by Monica Badarsky. Obviously, I'm having a bit of a Monica Badarsky moment because I got the Shadowland Tarot for myself as a Halloween present in October, and then Simon at the Hermit's Cave gifted me the Shadowland Lenormand for Christmas, and that, like I said, I've got a walkthrough and unboxing coming up of that tomorrow, and then I thought this was coming out in the spring here in the UK, and then I saw, where did I see it? I don't know if I saw someone in the UK posting on Instagram or somewhere, and they were like, oh, my copy arrived. I'm like, what? And I immediately went to check. Oh no, it came out at the very end of this month, this month, it's January already, at the very end of December. So I was like, well, I've got Christmas money, I'm going to spend some of it. So I'm very excited. I was reading the intro. I read it. Yeah, I literally read it all the way up to, so I didn't start reading the card section. I read the entire intro up until then last night. I actually woke up like this. I was sitting up in bed, propped up on pillows. I woke up and my husband had walked in and he was going, Kelly. And I went, what? And I looked, and it was gone 11 at night. And I had, the last time I was getting sleepy, and I was like, oh, I've only got half a page left, and it said 5 to 10 on my phone. I was like, oh, I'll put my phone back. And I just read this last little bit, and I remember reading it about 5 times because my eyes kept going, and I obviously just managed to just about finish. I don't think I took that last bit in to my brain. I'm going to have to reread this last page later on today. And yeah, I fell asleep for over an hour, and I had like a crick in my neck because I'd slept. I was like this with my head back against the wall on the headboard. So yeah, that was just me trying to stay awake past 10 p.m. Just not great at it, honestly. By New Year's Eve, by 9:30, I was so ready for bed. I was so tired. But we live in London, and the area that we are in specifically, people just go nuts for donuts with the fireworks. You usually get 30 to 45 minutes at least on New Year's Eve of them just going off and off and off and off. Oh my God. And then obviously Nomi gets very frightened. So there was no point in us trying to go to bed early and like just wake up nice and early on New Year's Day, because we would have been woken up by the fireworks. And even if we weren't, we needed to be awake to make sure that Nomi was comforted. So yeah, it was a bit of a pain, because I could have easily put the lights out at 10 p.m. on New Year's Eve and woken up at 6 on New Year's Day and felt better for it. So anyway, what even am I talking about? Happy New Year, Butterfly Moore. Tycon, hello. Kathy says she was shocked about the brain fog. It's yeah, I mean, for people that have not ever experienced it before, who are experiencing it for the first time, I really like relate, and I really, you know, I empathize, because I understand how difficult it is when, especially when you don't understand what's going on and you're not used to it. But yeah, it's definitely, mine's definitely up to level. Hi, beautiful video. So yeah, everyone can hear me okay, can see me okay. There's no lagging, there's no skipping or anything. So I would say this test is a success. Thank you, all of you, for helping me to check that this will hopefully work on Saturday evening. If you want to join in my channel anniversary celebrations, Simon of the Hermit's Cave will be joining me here at 5 p.m. UK time this Saturday, the 7th of January. And we will be talking about the sevens in the tarot. So we will be looking at the Chariot as well as the four suits, the sevens in the four suits. And we will also be looking at how they compare and contrast with regards to the Rider-Waite-Smith and the Marseille, and whether they, you know, because Simon is very much a Rider-Waite-Smith reader and will read Marseille and Pip the same way that he reads Smith-Waite, whereas if I'm reading with Marseille, I tend to read a little differently than if I was reading a Smith-Waite deck. So we're just going to be talking about that as well. And we will be also showing some of our favourite sevens and chariots from some of our deck collections. So if you're interested in that, yeah, join us then. Thank you for helping me check that this was okay. Hi, Ivy's Grove. Thank you. Hope you're well. And yeah, I'm going to go because this was only meant to be very quick. Just pop on. I've got a spread cloth to finish sewing, so I better get on with that. But Happy New Year to all of you. I hope that you are all doing well and that you all have the 2023 that you want. And hopefully I will see you on Saturday for another live chat. So take care of yourselves and ciao.